Okay, so taking a look at this vacuum, I'm actually well pleased with it and more impressed than I thought I would be. So you have your auto button. It's also a little power indicator. You can see it's flashing orange right now. That is indicating charging, and when it's fully charged, it'll turn green. So I'm going to take it off the base right quick. It'll look like that when it's fully charged. You have a button that you can push right here. Releases your dust filter. And then you can open this up, pull this out. Behind this, there is a mesh, sort of a black foam kind of a filter, pre-filter. You can rinse that off and rinse this off. And then inside there's a white filter. We'll take a look at another one. There's a spare that comes with it. You don't want to get that wet. But the other stuff and the whole thing you can kind of rinse out, less that white filter. And that is how you clean everything out. This is a little dustbin. Now this thing picks up a lot, even when it's only run for a short period of time. So you have your master switch off and on over here, and it looks like you could plug in directly and charge if you wanted to, but we're using the little charging base right here. You can see the plug in the side, the contacts. Now across the front of this is a rubber strip all the way across here. So if it bumps into your furniture, it's not going to hurt anything. I think I actually turned it on accident, so the wheel started turning. So on the bottom, I did accidentally hit it that time. You have your cleaning brushes. There are 2 extras included with this. You have your little wheel here. You have your sensor, all areas you want to clean periodically. Then you have your 2 contact points for charging. Of course, you have your wheels, your cleaning brush. You can actually hit these little clips and open this up and clean this out as necessary. And these wheels sort of have a bit of suspension built in, so you don't have to worry about changing surfaces and such. And they are pretty soft rubber. These bristles are sort of a nylon, but they're not going to damage anything. So I don't see any damage happening. It doesn't move extremely fast, so when it bumps into something, it shouldn't scuff up. Plus, it has this nice rubber cover on the front. When you lay this in place, you can hear the beep. Now, I want to just show you this. Hopefully you can see this because it's easier than going through every little. That is the remote control, and that's the different functionalities, just so you can get an idea of what to expect. So you have the program time for cleaning, which is 11 p.m., and then you have the current time, which is about 11:30. Navigational buttons, you can pause the unit, set your clock and your schedule, return to home, change the cleaning modes. You got max. I said all of that is outlined in greater detail in the included manual, but just want to kind of show you that. And if I push that, it'll start, and we'll actually do that here in just a moment. But let's take a look at the other stuff here. So that is the box that it ships in, and that's the box that box came out of. So it's well packaged. Interior wise, it's very well packaged. No damage, not even really a likelihood or possibility of damage from shipping unless someone really smashes it. Your additional brushes, they are labeled. Your cleaning tool, which has a soft and sort of a tooth type for cleaning out the different hair and such that gets accumulated within the vacuum. This is the white main filter. So there is a black filter that lays over top of that, made of foam. And then you have a little quick start guide. Thank you for your purchase type thing and all that. The manual has 3 different languages and goes into a lot more detail, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview. And there's the remote. And if we push so I can pause it if it let it sit there for a while, it shut itself down to conserve battery. If I start it back up, and then I just tell it to go home, you'll see the green changes to orange, and it slows. So, and now it's going to find its way back home. So, I paused it in the other room right now. I said I don't have it. It will return back to home, and I have tested. It does return back to home just fine. But right now, it's still making its way back, and I don't have that much time to just waste on the video. But it will come back also when it senses a low charge on the battery. It'll return to its little dock, so that's pretty cool. I said that is the easy to reuse remote. It does have batteries included, 2 AAA batteries, and I said that is the included accessories. So it actually works really, really well. Maybe I'll try to include a picture or something to show that. I don't know. We'll see. But very, very pleased with it, and we'll go ahead and turn it on and let it make its round back. It takes a little while to make it back to its base, but it does come back. It's just it goes into a much slower moving mode when it's going to its home. So that's pretty much it. It's sort of maxed out. That's about as loud as it's going to get right there. Ever widening circle. So we'll pause that. So that is like I said, one of the different modes here. And then you have the return to home. This is the edge cleaning, so it'll actually try to hug the wall the whole time. And if I start this up and I hit the directional keys, I can steer this thing and put it on max. But yeah, you can hear the difference. Let's come back over here and pause. So you can steer this, max cleaning, different mode cleaning options. Auto is pretty good. So let's see. Wow. Picked up quite a bit. It gets into areas where the normal vacuum cleaner won't really reach too easily. So that's only a few minutes. So this does a very impressive job. Okay. So this is for my grandmother, since it's harder for her to get around these days and to vacuum like she used to. And I guess anybody who needs the convenience, but for someone who is a little older and can't get around as easily as possible anymore, this is a great companion to add to the arsenal of cleaning tools. It will definitely help a lot. Okay? Thank you. Oh, you know what? Let me send it back home. That's not me steering it, it's doing that automatically. And then it went back into charging. So, there you go. Very cool. Thank you.